There are over 7 billion people on this planet, and all of us are prone to making mistakes. Sometimes those mistakes can turn out for the best, like these 10 accidental discoveries. Number 10. Vulcanized rubber. In the mid-1800s, chemist Charles Goodyear was tirelessly trying to make rubber more durable and weather-resistant. One day, he accidentally spilled a mixture of rubber and sulfur onto a hot stove. Instead of melting, the rubber hardened, but remained flexible. This discovery of vulcanization forever changed the rubber industry and paved the way for things like car tires, rubber-coated fabrics, and countless other products. Number 9. Post-it notes! In the late 1960s, Dr. Spencer Silver, a scientist at 3M, was attempting to create a super strong adhesive. What he ended up with was a peculiar low-tack adhesive that could be peeled off and reused without leaving a residue. It wasn't until a colleague, Art Fry, used it to mark pages in his hymn book that the sticky situation became a success. The repositionable adhesive changed the way we bookmark important papers, create reminders, and keep track of our busy schedules. Number 8. Penicillin. In 1928, Scottish scientist Alexander Fleming was studying bacteria when he went on vacation. Before leaving, he placed a petri dish of bacteria on his lab bench. When he returned from his holiday, he found that mold had contaminated the dish. But he noticed something strange. The bacteria surrounding the mold had been destroyed. This serendipitous discovery led to the development of penicillin, the world's first antibiotic. It's estimated that penicillin has saved millions of lives. Number 7. The microwave oven. During World War II, Percy Spencer, an engineer at Raytheon, was working on a radar-related project. One day, while standing near an active magnetron, a device that produces microwaves, he felt something in his pocket melt. It was a chocolate bar. Intrigued, he placed some popcorn kernels near the magnetron, and they quickly popped. His accidental discovery led to the creation of the first microwave oven, forever changing the way we heat our food. Number 6. Potato chips. In 1853, a disgruntled customer at a New York restaurant complained that George Crumb's fried potatoes were too thick and soggy. Annoyed, Crumb decided to give the customer what he wanted. He sliced the potatoes as thin as he could, fried them until they were crispy and brown, and then he doused them with salt. To his surprise, the customer loved the dish. Soon, restaurants all over the country were serving up potato chips. Number 5. Pharmacist John Pemberton was trying to create a cure for headaches and fatigue. He developed a syrup from coca leaves and cola nuts. One day, a store clerk accidentally mixed the syrup with carbonated water instead of still water. The customer who received the drink loved the refreshing fizz. Pemberton saw dollar signs and began marketing the syrup as a beverage rather than a medicine. And the rest is fizzy, caffeinated history. Number 4. Play-Doh. Originally, Play-Doh was not meant to be a toy. It was a putty-like substance used to clean wallpaper. When vinyl wallpaper became popular and could be cleaned with a damp sponge, the demand for wallpaper cleaner plummeted. However, a family member of the company's owner, Joseph McVicker, had a light bulb moment. She realized that children were using the putty to make art, and she suggested rebranding it as Number 3. In 1895, German physicist Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen was conducting experiments with cathode rays in a darkened room. He noticed a strange glow on a fluorescent screen nearby. He put a piece of cardboard stock in front of the screen, and the image of his hand appeared. Röntgen had discovered that the rays could pass through solid objects. He called this discovery X-rays because the rays' nature was unknown, and it would change the way doctors diagnosed their patients forever. Number 2. Teflon. In the 1930s, chemist Roy J. Plunkett was trying to create a new refrigerant gas. Instead, he discovered a waxy, slick substance that was inert and had a high melting point. He couldn't clean it off his equipment because it was so slippery. Little did Plunkett know, he had just created a wonder material that would change the way we cook. Teflon is a non-stick coating used on countless items, most notably Number 1. The ice cream cone. At the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, an ice cream vendor ran out of dishes. Enter Ernest Hamwee. He was a vendor at a nearby booth selling crispy, waffle-like pastries. He offered to roll his pastries into a cone shape, so the ice cream vendor could continue serving customers. The move was a massive success. And the next time someone offers you an ice cream cone, take a moment to appreciate the happy accident that created this tasty treat. These stories show that mistakes and accidents can often lead to some of the greatest inventions and innovations. Do you know of any other happy accidents that turned into something great? Share your thoughts below.